My name is Elisa Bayraktarov. I'm a research scientist at the University of Queensland, and I'm the one driving the Threatened Species Index project. The Threatened Species Index is helping policymakers, conservation organizations to let them understand how threatened species are faring, and it's showing us where the pressing priorities are. The aim of Australia's new Threatened Bird Index is to assist policymakers and conservation organizations to really understand what's going on with our threatened species here in Australia. It also shows us which groups are most in need of our attention, which are the most pressing priorities. So for the Threatened Species Index, for the first time in Australia, we have brought together all monitoring data on threatened species all in one place to calculate a trend that gives us some information about the bigger picture. For the Threatened Species Index, we've gathered the data from 200,000 individual surveys. That's from governments, conservation organizations, citizen scientists, and it's on 43 threatened bird species and subspecies over about 5,000 locations all across Australia. So at this stage, we have data from 43 Australian threatened birds. This is about 30% or 1/3 of all threatened birds in Australia. And the beauty of the index is that we are continuing to add more data as it becomes available. One of the key findings of the Threatened Species Index for Australia's birds is showing that, on average, threatened birds have decreased by 52% between 1985 and 2015. And we can now go and drill this index down to show an index for a particular group of species, for example, for shorebirds. Shorebirds have declined on average by 72% between 1985 and 2015. But it's not all bad news. For example, in some places, like in Victoria, trends have started to stabilize since 2000, which is a direct consequence, perhaps, of recovery actions kicking in. A Threatened Species Index for birds is just the beginning. We've already started work on threatened plants, and early next year we'll be kicking off work to develop a Threatened Species Index for mammals. We have the vision to develop a Threatened Species Index for all of Australia's threatened species. This project has been a massive collaboration between the University of Queensland, the Threatened Species Recovery Hub, and Birdlife Australia. In addition, we've been supported by the Commonwealth government and all states and territory governments, and additional conservation organizations and research institutions. We are always on the lookout for new monitoring data on threatened species for the index. So if you have any monitoring data, please do get in touch with us. We'll be delighted to hear from you.